Our story so far. Layton and Luke narrowly escape being crushed by a runaway Ferris wheel while searching the park. The Ferris wheel destroys an old shack on the shore, revealing a secret subterranean path. After finding a tower-shaped key in the underground room, Layton and Luke make their way to the village. With the key in hand, Layton debates heading to the tower. Look at Layton's right face. However, after sensing a sinister presence near them, the professor devises a plan to out the fiend. We're back here. Yeah, hello, Triple S here, back with more Professor Layton at the Curious Village. Still recording the same day as the last episode, but I took a little break. I ate a Tesco's sausage roll, then I had a healthy curry, and then I had half a tub of chocolate fudge brownie Ben & Jerry's, and swinging it all down with some lemonade. Oh, wow, and I watched some One Piece as well. And they are currently going to rescue their friends from the evil Anaru up in Skypiea. So we're here with Raymond. We've got to head in to the manor. There's a funny noise again. Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in, everyone is waiting. Thank you, Matthew. Is something troubling you, my good man? You seem ill at ease. Oh no, I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlour. Alright, if you're certain that nothing is the matter, we'll head upstairs. Well, we've got a journal entry here, but I really need to burp and fart. Ah, there we go. I don't know if you heard that. En route to the mansion, we ran into that shawled girl again. I meant to ask her many things, but she vanished moments after she appeared. She stayed just long enough to warn us to stay away from the tower. Ow! Arriving at the manor, oh Jesus Christ, I noticed something peculiar about Matthew's expression today. Why has the inspector called us here? So we go upstairs. Ah, Mr. Layton, thank you for arriving so promptly. Come, have a seat. Why have you called us here, Inspector Chalmers? Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I'm onto you, Layton. It's clear as day. I need to pull my socks up. There we go. Huh. I thought I had something coming from outside, but it's not. I had a wasp try to get in from my window until I quickly closed it. Fucking cat-like movements there. Once you, Layton, it's clear as day. You are responsible for Simon's death. Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense. Yeah, nice, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep your cool under pressure. But of course, I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? This vase was on display in the room in which Simon was found dead. All the forensic evidence I've gathered suggests that the killer struck Simon with the vase. Our killer was no professional, you see. He left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Oh great. Fingerprints that match your own, Mr. Layton. Oh, that's the vase from the market, isn't it? You rotten murderer. Whoa. If this vase is evidence, why did you just break it like it was nothing? So, go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed? Come on, out with it. I was with Luke, investigating matters down in the village. Huh, is that the best you can muster? It's clear the little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon. ... You can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. While I'm at it, I'll take the key to the tower you picked up too. It seems that you are intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector. But if you are a true enforcer of the law, you'll acknowledge that I'm not the only reasonable suspect. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here? What kind of nonsense are you spouting now? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories? Inspector Chalmers, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you. That's absurd. This has nothing in the slightest to do with me. Oh, See?
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you.
Meaning?
Isn't it obvious?
If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down.
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
Okay, we're back to this. I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Jane. Luke and I found this article in the paper. That one right there. Murder mystery solved. Inspector Chelmy identifies killer. And down there in the bottom right, a lovely picture of Inspector Chelmy with his wife. And his favourite food is cakes. Luke, what was the Inspector Chelmy's favourite food again? We've got to pick this one. Now, we know it is fresh cakes. In the American version, it will be fresh sweet potato fritters. But since we're in Britain, and we do love our tea cakes and such, with our cups of tea and hobnobs and, I don't know, tally-ho, stick it to the Yanks, all that stupid stereotypical crap. I don't even drink tea. I don't even like tea. Chelmy's favourite food is fresh cakes. This article specifically states you love cakes, and yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you cakes with tea. Why? And your point is, it just so happens that I have a fondness for James's cakes. Pardon me. Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. It just shows the article again. I believe you just called them Jane's cakes, yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. Oh my god, she's not called Jane! As you can all see, the article clearly states that Inspector Chelmy's wife is Amelie, not Jane. He's an imposter! Do you mean to tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name? Grr. That's a good trick, Layton. That was good. But then, who are you, and why have you been impersonating Inspector Chelmy? And why have you been running this investigation? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to St. Mystere, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I arrived, the drawbridge that is St. Mystere's sole entrance had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when this seclusion began? When did the drawbridge shut down? During our search for Claudia, after Ramon went missing, this morning, after we received the inspector's summons. Well, it wasn't this morning, definitely not. I don't think it was when Ramon went missing. It was a search for Claudia. Correct. The only route out of the village had been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. After that event, there was no way that anyone could enter the village from the outside. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village, particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector Chelmy, when did you actually first set foot in St. Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? While on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to work out. How is it that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? Yeah, that is true, I was thinking that. When we happened upon that key, there wasn't a soul in the area apart from Luke and myself. Furthermore, I have spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we found it. Like that person there. Now, let me see if I've got this correct. You posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as his excuse to enter Reinhold Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? Yeah. Yeah. What's so funny? This is no laughing matter. I'm just astounded at how despicable I find you, Layton. But that's exactly why you're worthy of being my arch enemy. I've always despised you, Layton. Don Paolo! I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all here in St. Mystere. His face is on the other screen. But that will have to wait since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but St. Mystere hides a secret of epic proportion. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My business here for the day has come to an end, so I'll be off now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day, I, the great Don Paolo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. And on that fearful day, you will beg for an umbrella and a raincoat, perhaps even some galoshes. Gosh! He jumped out the window. Huh. I guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was? Don Paolo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard sciences is rumoured to be unrivalled. The problem, as you might guess, is his personality. Though he is a genius, the man is evil. The Science Board has banished him from working officially in his field ever again. Sneaking into St. Mystere to steal the Reinhold fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch. He seems to hold quite a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to cross him? I haven't the slightest idea, Luke. Well, that aside, what was all that talk of a secret hidden in the village? What was he referring to? I'm mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head for that tower. Let's check that dead end from before, Luke. Chapter 8. Complete! Now, as a reminder, there's 9 chapters in this game, so we can't be that far from the end. Look at that. Oh, wait. Solved Mystere! We solved the mystery Inspector Chelmy. We haven't solved anything else, though. Okay, well, we're over 12 minutes, so I will see you all next time. And oh my god, it was Don Paolo all the time! Wow! So yeah, see you all next time.